Hey everybody, I'm Joe, and along with my wife Amy and my son Daniel, we're Texas Towel. I want to thank everybody for coming to the channel today, and we're going to do a little something different, I guess is probably what we should say. Usually we go camping on the weekends. We tried to go camping this weekend, but we had a whole lot of rain here in Texas, and the cold couldn't come through, and a lot of the campsites are muddy. We found a place to go boondocking in East Texas in the David Crockett National Forest, but I was afraid the trail was going to be muddy. We weren't going to do much out there. It was going to have a little bit of rain. So, who wants to go boondocking and just hang out in the van in the middle of the field, right? So we actually went to Enos to the Texas Bluebonnet Festival, and we actually drove on the Bluebonnet Trail and took a lot of Bluebonnet pictures. It's beautiful because we just got a lot of rain, so the bluebonnets are out in full force. So I'm going to throw some pictures in the end of this for the bluebonnets. And then Friday night, I actually went ahead and did a mod in here. I went ahead and installed some bins in the pantry in the back here. Turned out really good, but as it usually goes, no project is complete without the wife's approval. So actually, what she wanted to do is she wanted me to try to fit a fourth bin in there, and so she can get some more room. I got to put a whole lot of big stuff in there. It's going to be more spices, bags of ingredients, stuff like that. Nothing really big. So I think I can fit four in there. So I had to take everything out and put them all in. But good thing is I know how this works. I can show you how to put the bin in there, probably a lot easier way than having to force it and play with it like I did the first time. So, there's good that comes out of everything. So what I did is we got these plastic bins off of Amazon, and actually it was somebody from Facebook who recommended this. They did that, right? So they ordered these bins. The large size is what they got that fit in there. They fit. We just have to talk to you about how they fit because it's a little different probably than what you expect, right? When you're going to put some in some shelving. So I want to talk about that real quick. So what happens is it fits in there and it fits in there pretty tight. So you got to slide it in there, put it in. But what you'd expect is, I was thinking for these little shelf things, right? You get the little shelf connectors that they were actually going to rest right here and hold the bin. Well, they don't. These bins fit in there pretty tight, and what happens is the metal connector actually fits. And on the bottom of the bin, which I think is a lot better because it's more stable, it actually holds them and the bin fits tight. But the problem is you can't put the bins in this way. You kind of got to start from the top, and you got to put them in sideways, and then get them in there and twist them, and then zoom, bring them down. Right. So I'll show you how to do that, and then I'm going to go ahead and work through this and show you what happens. So I pulled everything out. You can probably see it right there on the countertop. Right. So I pulled everything out, and I'm going to get ready to go put them in the bin. Okay, I've gotten the 3 other bins in now to put the last bin on the top. Let's make sure I can do this. Get it all in here. Got it in, kind of at an angle. Well, let me see if I can get it dropped in here. Perfect. There we go. At an angle. Perfect. Slide it down in here. And it is finished. We got left a little space in this one here. A little space here. Amy's could still get in here. I couldn't go much higher because I'm going to hit this hinge and we're done. I know a lot of the questions come up, and I was sitting here thinking, why don't I just put a new one of these brackets that goes from top to bottom? Then I could put a lot more shelves in here. I think that's going to come later. Right now, my mantra is kind of no holes in the van until the warranty's done, right? So when Winnebago warranty, that way, if anything happens in the first year, Winnebago's on the hook. If I drill a hole in here and do something, I don't want them coming and saying, well, you drilled a hole, put it in the wrong place, screwed something up, it's your fault. So just going to make do with stock as we can. No holes for the first year. And we're good. And I put all the stuff back in here. So as you can see, the nice thing about it is it's, nice and clean in here, and you can see the bins. And then if you look here, you can see how the bracket is actually holding the bucket. Oops, hit the macerator button. So it's holding the bucket in there, right? So it's good and firm, and they don't wobble because they're actually fit in here pretty good the way we got them pushed in here. They're sitting on this thing. They're really stable, and it's easy to get the hand in here. So what Amy wants to do is take some of the small stuff. Take some of the small stuff and be able to put it in here so it doesn't all bounce around in here, right? So it's all good. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelves with the one down there in the bottom for some of the bigger stuff. And maybe if I want to, I'll find a way to put one in here without having to drill a hole in it. But I think we're good because we can put some bigger stuff there, and she's got room to put other stuff in here. So we're happy. Anyway, at the end of this video is some of the Bluebonnet pictures and video from when we went to the Bluebonnet Festival in Enos. It's springtime in Texas. It's a thing. You have to see the Bluebonnets. You have to get your picture taken with the Bluebonnets. You have to see it, or it's just not springtime. There's a lot of other wildflowers that come out a little bit later in the season. You know, the Canadian paintbrushes, which are like the red Bluebonnet, black-eyed Susans, the Mexican hats. All those are real fantastic, but it's just not time yet. But the Bluebonnets are out. They're our favorite. So stick around, look at the Bluebonnets, watch the Bluebonnet pictures, and as always, thanks for coming. Revel on.